Okay, guys, the bad guys. First impressions time. I just got out of the first ever in history advanced screening of The Bad Guys, brought to us by Universal Pictures. Big ups to them for hooking your boy up with a ticket for the advanced screening. And I just have to tell you guys that as a huge animated movie fan and as a fan of films that take things in a different direction, films that take bold new steps where animated films have never taken steps before, in creative visions and artistic integrity, I can say unequivocally, without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, it cannot be questioned at this juncture that The Bad Guys is nothing more than the rotting asshole of a decaying corpse of an animal on the side of the road. Seriously, this film is the biggest pile of shit I have ever seen, bar fucking none. I would rather drive 9-inch nails through each one of my testicles than even fathom the thought of sitting through this atrocity again. How this abortion of quote-unquote cinematic history was not cut off at the head by those jackwagons over at Universal is beyond me. But it's clear that you idiots are lining up to support yet again another inferior film. You see, this film isn't just bad. It didn't just get on my nerves. It didn't just annoy me. It set a new low. It is now the bottom of the fucking barrel. I mean, my God, I would rather watch a time lapse of maggots eating out the asshole of a road-killed coyote than watch this shit again. That's how bad this is, all right? I'd rather punch myself in the fucking face over and over again, give myself 2 black eyes, a bloody nose, and a fat lip, than subject myself to the low IQ stupidity that is The Bad Guys. Now, you might be saying, Dead Metal, you're being unfair. Dead Metal, you're not the target audience. Dead Metal, you don't understand the film. And to that I say this, you fucking degenerates. Let me read you the names. Let me show you just how creative those cracks over at Universal Studios and DreamWorks Animation truly are. All right, let me read you the names of the main characters in The Bad Guys. And if this doesn't scream that the creativity well has run dry, then I don't know what does. All right, here we go. The main characters in the film: Mr. Wolf, Mr. Snake, Mr. Piranha, Mr. Shark, and Miss Tarantula. I'm going to read those again for those in the back who maybe didn't understand what I just said. Mr. Wolf, who is a wolf. Mr. Snake, who is a snake. Mr. Piranha, who is in fact a piranha. Mr. Shark, who is a shark, and then Miss Tarantula. Now, do you think Miss Tarantula is A, a beaver, B, a donkey, C, a dog, or D, a tarantula? You're goddamn right, the tarantula. So not only do those cracks over at DreamWorks, and who wrote this piece of shit? This was written by Eaton Coheran, or however the fuck you say his name, don't have any idea. Not only does he think that you are so stupid, so intellectually incapacitated that you need to associate the species of the animal with their actual name, but it's clear that he gave up his creativity card a long time ago in exchange for a paycheck. And quite frankly, I've sworn him off. I'll never see another film of his. And quite frankly, sir, if you're watching this video, Itan, I demand my hour and a half back. You owe me that. And also, you need to come to a Dead Metal live stream and issue me a $100 donation as a public apology, and then we can start talking about your penance. This film is the most disgusting pile of slop that DreamWorks has shat out in a long time. A long fucking time, people. Now, is it as bad as Encanto? Is it as bad as Turning Red? No. It's worse. Seriously. I'd rather drive a star-studded dildo up my rectum and shit blood for a week than be subject to this. They should use this for torture for Prisoners of War. I shit you not. I shit you fucking not. This movie is that bad. That fucking bad, dejected, absolutely devoid of any creativity. And if you're excited for this piece of shit, if you're lining up day one to see it, if you think that this is something that's going to bring you happiness, going to bring you fulfillment, going to satisfy you, going to keep you entertained for a couple of hours, not only are you wrong, but as you've just heard the truth in the form of a nuclear fucking warhead dropped from the skies above in a dead metal review, if you still go pay for this piece of shit and support this uncreative pile of trash from a company who is not as good as they once were, and quite frankly were never good to begin with, you, my friend, are ruining the film industry. I want nothing to do with you. You need to stay off my videos. And as you're writing that salty ass comment, tears streaming down your face, asshole clenched from the beating I just gave it, you're gonna go look yourself in the mirror after you're done, and you're gonna realize what a goddamn failure you are, and that society is actively worse with you in it, with you giving your hard-earned money to stupid funky companies supporting trash like The Bad Guys. The Bad Guys, more like the uncreative cracks, because that's all you're getting with this pile of absolute dog shit.